what's up? It's Matt in Japan. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at the original Netflix series, Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy, Maximal Cheetor. Very happy to get this guy in hand. Again, it was a little tricky to find this guy, but finally came in yesterday and can't wait to get him opened and do some Kingdom Cheetor comparisons. So, first and foremost, very run-of-the-mill packaging for this Netflix series. You have Netflix Takara Tomy of the Generations logo, Transformers, and there he is still in the packaging. So on the side, you do get a very cool looking Maximal symbol there and a very cool, almost charcoal drawing look to Cheetor, very real looking. So I really like that image there. It's very nice and very standard fare here. You have your product information on the bottom, much of the same on the top. Transformers more than meets the eye. You have a very cool looking artwork, Kingdom artwork. Can't wait for the Netflix series to be released. And on the back, you have your product images. There's Maximal Cheetor. He converts in 20 steps to his cheetah mode. So very cool. Yeah, let's get this guy opened up and see what Netflix Cheetor is all about. All right, so here we have Netflix Cheetor out of the packaging, and I have my handy dandy new turntable here. So just getting a nice 360-degree view. And if you guys have the Kingdom release of Cheetor, you will notice some very obvious differences. But yeah, first and foremost, let's take a look at his accessory, and then we'll get into the differences between the Kingdom figure and the Netflix figure. So first and foremost, let's take a look at the accessory. So he does come with his tail slash sword weapon. So on my right, this is the Netflix release that you see. It's a little bit darker yellow. The yellow is different, and you don't have any blue paint on the blade part here. So just bringing in that Kingdom release. So as a comparison, there they are. Now the Kingdom release was a lot lighter yellow, more of like a sun yellow or like a lemon yellow. Whereas this Netflix release is has a little bit maybe more gold in it. It's a little bit darker yellow. I'm not sure which one I like better. Again, it's just a difference of, I like the yellow on this, but I like the blue on this. And that is going to be a common thread throughout this review because there are things that they did right with the Netflix, but they also did right with the Kingdom figure. So it's a very sort of hard decision to make which one is better or which one I like. So right there, just a quick comparison of the tail weapon. Now, getting into the figure itself, let's take a look at the details here. Again, beautiful head sculpt on this figure. You see a much darker blue paint job with the same red eyes and the same, Maximal symbol on the crest of his helmet there. But just going down, the blue is just really pops out. I'm really don't know why they didn't just do this from the get-go. I'm going to bring in the G1 Cheetor here in a sec, but you'll see that it much more resembles the G1 Cheetor than anything else. So I kind of wish we had gotten this one first. Because this resembles more of the classic look to me. So anyways, just that blue, the contrast between this blue and the yellow makes it really stand out. So I'm really loving the blue paint on this. And again, it's the same exact mold, just done in a different plastic with a little bit different details. And just taking a look on the back here, we saw the 360 view just a second ago, but there he is. So bringing in the Kingdom release, let's bring it in for a review. And again, it's night and day here. So that blue, the Netflix blue they use is spot on to me. I really love the color on the Netflix, the yellow and the blue. I like a lot better. This powder blue that they used for the Kingdom release, I just thought didn't really, I don't know, just something about it. It's a little bit off to me. Now, one thing I do wish that they had done is on the Kingdom release, they went ahead and painted this blue. Now, why they couldn't have done that on the Netflix release, I have no idea. I think if this was painted blue, the same sort of metallic blue that they had painted on the Kingdom figure, I think that would have just been amazing. That would have completed it for me. As it is now, I do like the Kingdom figure because it has this paint on the legs. I think it's just a huge missed opportunity that they didn't the paint on the front of the shins there. So that's a big con for me. In that respect, I do like the Kingdom figure better. On the other hand, I do like the color scheme of the Netflix release. So yeah, very, very sort of difficult decision to make there. Let's get him to stand up there. And then just bringing in the G1 release. So you can see where they kind of get their cues from. Just going to move the Kingdom figure out there. So just taking a look at the G1 release with the Netflix, you can see that in the original G1 figure, it did have that really dark sort of royal blue. And I just think it's just a much better color scheme for this figure. So you do see, and then again, on the old school figure, you know, you get that blue paint there with the spikes and things, and it breaks it up a lot. So I just really, again, I just think it was a missed opportunity that they did not paint the legs. So there they are. You got the Kingdom on your left. You got the original G1 Beast Wars Cheetor in the middle, and then you got your new Netflix series Cheetor on the right. So yeah, let's get them transformed into the beast mode and see how they fare. Alright, so here we have the Netflix and the Kingdom Cheetor side by side in their beast mode. And as they go around, you can definitely see the differences. Obviously, first and foremost is the color. The Kingdom Cheetor is a lighter color and the Netflix is a little bit darker yellow. Also the eyes, we'll get up close here in a sec, but in the eyes, the Kingdom Cheetor is painted orange and the Netflix is green, just like the original figure was. They still didn't paint the pupils, which I don't know, again, why they didn't paint that. They painted them on other figures such as Dinobot and Beast Mode. You know, all it takes is a little dab of black paint to make those eyes really pop out. So again, not sure why they didn't include that. But again, you can see on the back of the legs there, on the Kingdom release, you have that blue. And then on the Netflix release, as it comes around here, you can take a look at the back there, and there's no blue on the back. So again, you know, it's personal preference. You know, I do like the Kingdom because it does have the blue in the robot mode. But, you know, looking at the Netflix Beast mode, I do like it without the blue on the back of the shins there. So again, it's a really hard decision to make. I am leaning towards the Netflix figure now that I look at them side by side. I think, again, like I said, in robot mode, the color scheme is just a lot better. So anyways, let's get them off the turntable and just do a few more comparisons here. Take a closer look at them in beast mode. So what I was talking about was, first and foremost, is the eye color. On the left, you have the Kingdom release, and on the right, you have the Netflix. And again, they painted the Kingdom orange and the Netflix green. Again, there's some, you know, additional detail with the pupil there would have been nice. As it is, they are unpainted. Everything else is pretty much exactly the same, exact same mold. Even this chest color down here is actually, I think, pretty much the same. They didn't change that at all. And just, you know, for the most part, just the plastic has been changed. But what I was saying is, while they were on the turntable, is the back of the legs. I mean, I do like the cleaner look of this. You don't have that kind of blue hanging out there, which is a bit ugly in cheetah mode. But again, in robot mode, it looks really good. So again, it's personal preference. You know, I do like the cleaner look of the back of the legs in beast mode. But again, I do like the paint in the robot mode. So it's really, again, it's a tough call. So there they are side by side and exactly the same as far as the mold, just different colors and a few little different minor differences. And bringing in the G1 Cheetor in his beast mode, you can see it does resemble the G1 figure quite a lot more. Even the color scheme, it's really, they actually did a really good job. If you get up really close, the color of the yellow plastic is very, very similar. I think the Netflix release a little bit darker, but still, you know, obviously he's not as beefy as the original guy, but you know, even the original had the green eyes. And just painting the pupils there, it really does make a difference. I think it makes the eyes pop out, which again, I think is another missed opportunity. So there they are compared to the G1. And again, you know, you do get that blue on the back of the legs there. But again, you know, I do like the cleaner look of the Netflix figure. So again, there they are. There's the Kingdom on the left, G1 on the right, and the original Netflix series Cheetor on the right. So there they are, all in their beast modes. What do you guys think? Do you have these figures? Do you have the Kingdom release? Do you have the Netflix release? Which one do you like better? Again, I'm kind of leaning towards the Netflix just because of the colors. But, you know, there's things I like and don't like about both figures. But glad to have both of my collections. So this has been Matt in Japan. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.